Oh, you thought we were done ranking 21 Pilots songs? Oh no, we still have one more video before we do my top 10, and that is all the singles and one-offs they had. So what exactly do I mean by singles and one-offs? Well, these are songs that weren't released on albums, so like stuff that was released just out and about for whatever reason, they just never made it onto an album, so nothing that is on Scale Nicely, Trench, Vessel, Regional at Best, Blurry Face, or self-titled, none of those. And just for the sake of this list, I'm not going to include any of the demos. So you're not going to see 2011, you're not going to see Korea, you're not going to see I Need Something, but these are basically everything else. So, good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day's going well and hope it continues to go well. So I'm curious to see your rankings as it comes for the 21 Pilots singles. I want to see how many you can come up with at the top of my head, because according to my phone right here, I got 6 that I can rank. So let's get right into it. These are my 21 Pilots singles and one-offs ranked. And also remember, as we go into this, music is so subjective. What I like, you won't like. What you won't like, I may not like, or your family will like. And that is perfectly okay, because we can have a nice conversation about what you like versus what I like. Have a nice civil argument about it. And be friendly about it. So here, guys, now let's get right into it. These are the singles and one-offs ranked. Kicking us off at number 6 is 2. Now, 2 was released in the middle of the Regional at Best and Vessel era. This got released on a newsletter along with the original version of House of Gold. And this song is a shorter song, and it has super minimal lyrics, and it is anxiety inducing. Like, it is beautiful in so many ways, and it's also so dissonant. It just really, for whatever reason, makes your anxiety act up with it. And it is a super cool song. I want to cover on the classical guitar one of these days, because I do think it is super cool and super beautiful. However, this song, I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to it and just build my anxiety up like most people out there. In which, when I did my Regional at Best rankings, a lot of people some people did include 2 in it, and they did put 2 at the very bottom, to which I can definitely see why. 2, like, lyrically, of course, it's not the best. It has very minimal lyrics, but musically it is super interesting, but anxiety inducing. At number 5, Time to Say Goodbye. Now, this one, I don't know how many people have heard Time to Say Goodbye before. The first time I found it, I was stumbling on YouTube watching live performances, and I found the song Time to Say Goodbye. Just assumed it was on Regional at Best, because that's where, like, kind of what fan point of my career when I was watching 21 Pilots videos, and saw it wasn't on Regional at Best, and it was just something. And I watched it, and I was like, okay, this is odd. And then come to figure out that it was really somewhere between the self-titled era and the Regional at Best era. And the song itself is just so depressing. Like, it literally reminds me of a suicide note. And just, dang, I don't want to listen to it when I am feeling sad. Like, it's a good song. I do enjoy it. However, just trigger warnings going into listening to it. I was not prepared the first time I was listening to it, but man, this song can cut like a knife, and it hurts. It really, really hurts. At number 4, Christmas Saves the Year. Yes, the 21 Pilots Christmas song, their latest release that they have given us, that is just a one-off, not including anything off the Scale Nicely. But the song itself is a super good song, and definitely, most likely, I'm going to be covering it for my yearly Christmas cover this year. And it's a good song, and it's currently September as I record this, and I will drive to it. Like last month, I was driving to Christmas Saves the Year. I know that one of the buddies, someone who watches the channel, Lake, loves Christmas Saves the Year, and it's a good song. However, like, musically, it's not the most interesting thing in the world. There are better 21 Pilots songs compared to it, but Christmas Saves the Year is a good song. I do enjoy it, and like I said, coming this December, keep an eye out, because most likely that's going to be the yearly cover. At number 3, Coconut Sharks in the Water. Genuinely, just it's a fantastic song. It's not meant to be serious. It's not meant to be serious at all. However, I can't help but loving it as much as I do, and a lot of people out there share that same sentiment. It is just a good song with the dumbest lyrics in the world, some of which I think were just written on spot. It goes into Jason Mraz's I'm Yours. If you watch the video of them doing a live, you can just see Josh in the background just sitting at his drum kit all like bored. Tyler originally was gonna do it on ukulele but couldn't get the pickup to work or whatever, and he went over to the piano and just featured I believe it was roommates, another person named Josh, and then I believe Chris, I want to say the old bassist of the band. But if you haven't heard it, go listen to Coconut Sharks in the Water. Genuinely, I love it so much. Coming in at number 2, Heathens. Heathens is one of my favorite songs that I've seen 21 Pilots perform live. Like, just the lighting they have, just what's happening on the stage, like just lighting wise, is super cool, because you do get the Joker style lighting of the purples and the greens, and it is absolutely fantastic. Like, musically, it is such a good thing. The mute math session is super like, it pulls you in, especially that introduction to where they're just jamming over ambience, and it's such a good song. However, the reason why I can't put Heathens at number 1, and arguably I can put Heathens at the very bottom for this, is because it doesn't include the scream in the studio track. Live, Tyler will scream, "Why'd you come? You know you should have stayed." And we don't get that at all. We get the scream in Heavy to Your Soul in the mute math sessions, but we don't get the scream in Heathens in anything, and I feel as though we are robbed for it. But of course, I'm kidding. I would not put Heathens at the very bottom. Heathens is a good number 2. It is such a jam. However, I do have a problem with it, and that is at the very beginning. Sounds like frog noises to me. Like, the first time I heard it, I'm like, oh, that's a frog. But Heathens is such a jam. And now we are finally at number 1, and I think you might be able to guess what it is. My number 1 for 21 Pilots single and one-off is Level of Concern. It was 1 year when Level of Concern got released, and I just remember when it came out, I was super excited. That same day, I uploaded my Level of Concern lesson, and I used this guitar on it. The guitar I kind of just got, if I remember correctly, like the newest guitar in my collection, and that was one of the first times the channel blew up and people wanted me to do more 21 Pilots lessons, and it just reminds me of that. Like, this is where being like super involved in the clique started. Like, this is the period where I felt as though I was a member of the clique. Then of course with the Level of Concern ARG, that's when I first discovered Discord clique. That's when I first discovered clique Twitter. So I have a lot of great memories associated with Level of Concern that I cannot let go. Also, the live from the outside Level of Concern, I think I love more than the studio version of Level of Concern, mainly just because you get the little extra verse at the very end of the bridge. You ask me if it was real. I see your shifting eyes. You're digging in your heels. Now lay my hole and die. Then of course you get this little funk in there that I can't do right now. But Level of Concern, I just like love so much because it reminds me of when I first became a clique member. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I would love to know your one-offs and all of that. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go edit this video, and I think that's the last video I need to shoot within these bulk recordings. It is currently hitting 12:30. Now I need to edit these last 2 videos, upload them all, and I'm set for this DC trip. And odds are this video is coming out either after all those got released and I'm back from DC already, and or it's in the midway to DC trip. I don't know the order of these uploads, so I don't know. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, and good night, but more importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later.